Hello, Elliot. My name is Sean Everett. I'm a website analysis expert over at Zucker Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Eric. He sent me your website over for some analysis. I'm going to jump right into it with you, and I'm going to show you every step of the way. There are some things you've done right with your website. There are things that can stand some tweaking, and that tweaking, I think, will help this become a tool of your company, something that drives in customers and drives in money as a result. Now, your website is beautiful. I don't have to tell you that. It's really well designed. I'm not here for that. I'm here for the guts of the website, because the guts of the website are what's going to determine whether people are going to show up or not. And I will show you exactly what I mean. When I first do an analysis, the first thing I do is go to this paid tool that I have. It's called Ahrefs. It gives me some of the metrics of your website. The next thing I do is I go to the wrong map. Here we go. That's the right map. Oh boy, showing you what a professional I am. Oh well. The reason I show you this is because San Antonio, you have Alamo Heights, you have Castroville, you have Sandy Oaks, you have St. Hedwig, all sorts of communities around you that you probably service. Now, the next thing I do is I go and I do a Google search based upon what I found in your metrics. And here's what I have found. If I go to Remodeling San Antonio, Texas, I do not find you on this first part. Now, I'm going to have to explain a little bit about how the Google algorithm that decides these things works. And please don't fall asleep on me. The Google algorithm, it was developed by Google to provide the Google customers, the search customers, with the most relevant results that they could get. Google has decided they know what is most relevant, and what I can tell you is that the Google algorithm simply rewards companies and businesses that have websites that are thorough. And let me show you the first thing here. Now, on a Google search, the first thing you'll find is this, the map pack, so-called because they're next to this lovely map. And what they have done is they have gone to Google and filled out a Google business profile. That's all they've done. They went and there's, Google business section. You can fill out a profile yourself this afternoon, this evening. You don't have to have anyone's help to go fill out a Google business profile. They're going to ask you what year you started your business, what your actual physical address is, your days of the week. There's tick boxes. Fill that sucker out as much as you can. Get it completely filled out. If there's a blank space and you don't know what to put in it, put in something anyway. They'll tell you if it's wrong. They reward thoroughness. You want to be as thorough as you can. Now, underneath the map pack, we have what we call the organic search results. Those are the ones that are just decided by the Google algorithm. No other reason. And you could have the worst company in the world, and as long as you satisfy the Google algorithm, you're going to be on the top of the Google search results. Now, the first company that I found in this search is Shaw Core Modeling. Now, I'm going to call them your Google business competitor. Here's your site. Here's their site. I like yours better. It's more active. It's a beautiful site. I really like it more, but I don't care that much about the aesthetics. I want to help you get people to it. So here's the first thing I'm going to show you. I'm going to take your site and I'm going to copy all and cut and paste it into a word counter. Now you can see that you have 318 words. Now they do the same thing. Select all, copy and paste. I hope this works. There we go. Shaw Company. They have 1,559 words. Now, if you're an algorithm, which you and I are not, you're going to realize that more is better. Now, the thing is, though, that Google wants 1,500 words. They just came in at that. You need to up your word count. But more importantly than just the word count itself, you need to have the right words. And there are right words, and those are called keywords. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here's the number of keywords you have on your site. 0, which is not great. Keywords are the words that somebody would, if you had the time and you typed in Remodeling San Antonio and you took all of the websites that came up under that search. If you went all the way down to the bottom to the, 1,000th site that came up from that, you would take all of the words, you would put them together, divide them up, and see which ones were most prevalent in that list. The ones that are listed the most often in all of those sites become key keywords, and so on down the line. So you have 0, and your Google competitor, Shawcor Modeling, has 405. You have a little bit of catching up to do, but it's not going to be that hard. I'm going to show you what they have. They have San Antonio Remodeling Contractor, San Antonio Bathroom Remodel, Shaw Company Remodeling, obviously somebody looking for them specifically. It goes from company to companies, remodeling to a contractor, home remodeling, bathroom remodeling, kitchen remodeling, all of those things. Now, there's singulars and plurals. There's a lot more to your industry than just, what this is. Builders. If I go to page 5 here, maybe we'll start to see people who have questions about the sort of services. Outdoor kitchen contractor. There's a lot of different options. Cabinets. People are going to ask questions when they go to, for instance, San Antonio water damage restoration. Water damage restoration is satisfied on the Shawcor website. So any question that somebody can type into a Google search about what they might want from a remodeler in San Antonio, you want to have on your website. It's just like if you went and put the phrase gorillas like bananas on your website. Every time somebody went to Google and typed in gorillas like bananas, your site would come up and they would say, why is this remodeling site from San Antonio coming up on this website? It makes no sense. Well, the truth is that it's the same with your website with things that actually have to do with your industry. If you don't have those things listed on your website is not going to come up. That's the way Google searches work. The next thing I'm going to show you are backlinks. You have 9 on your website, and they have 1,300. Now I'm going to show you what some of their backlinks are. A backlink is kind of like a shout out from a different website. It's where a website lists you on it. It could be because you are recommended. It could be because you're just part of a group of things. Yellow Pages. They're just going to put anybody who signs up to be in Yellow Pages on there. Super Pages. I see that they do not have Angie's List. Angie's List is rated really highly on these websites. You want to be in any of the sites that are rated, say, 70 and higher. You wouldn't have far to go because they dip down into the 60s after just about, 11 of these or 12. You can find the other sites that are highly rated. For instance, Craigslist or there's a whole bunch of them that that people go to regularly for information. Wikipedia is one that I use so much. They are rated almost at 100. This is the number out of 100, by the way. If you can get on Wikipedia, you are doing great. So this is a suggestion of places you could go on, but here's where the rubber hits the road. These 2 numbers, the keywords and the backlinks, determine what your placement is on a Google search, and that determines what traffic you get as a result of a Google search. And your traffic last month was 0. Nobody went to your site. Here's how many went to Shawcor: 982, which means they have 982 more times than you to turn a click into an estimate into a customer, and a customer into money in your pocket. Now, we're not just competing for business anymore in the physical world. We have to compete in the virtual world, and in this case, in the Google world, which is a whole world unto itself. So these are some tips to get you rated higher. This is why they are up here at the top, because of these 2 numbers, the backlinks and the keywords. Now you can do the same to the communities around you. Do you have that you are the best remodeler in San Antonio? I'm going to search for the word best. Nope, nothing found. Why don't you have that you are the best remodeler in San Antonio on your site? In addition to that, on a different page, you could also say that you are the best remodeler in McDonough, or in Adkins, or in Rio Medina. You can say that you are the best, because all it takes is putting it on a website. I'm not telling you to do something shady or illegal. You can just put that you're the best remodeler, because I'm sure you believe you are. You should. So just put you're the best remodeler in all these different communities also, because somebody who really likes living in Gray Forest is going to type in at some point, who's the best remodeler in Gray Forest? And if you're not listed, you're not going to come up. That's the bottom line. So I hope I've given you some tips that will help you out to help your website get more traffic and get higher in the Google search results. I would assume, no, I don't want to join a hotspot. Wouldn't that be nice? Uh, I would assume that you would want to spend more time remodeling than dealing with the guts of your website. So I would suggest that perhaps you give Eric a call and he can guide you through the next steps. If the things that I have told you make sense, I hope they do, then he can guide you to the next steps. I hope I've been helpful. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.